Hello everyone, this is Fashion Star Gold. In today's tutorial, I want to teach you on how to cut a trendy long gown with sleeve. It will have a band at the center from the center front to the length of the gown, and it will have two slits at the downside of it. So let's get started. The shoulder is 9 inches. I'll come down by 1.5 inch. The armhole is 9 inches. I'll bring down the 9 inches measurement here. If I use colored chalk now, it's going to stand. The bust is 12.5 inches from the shoulder. I don't need under bust measurement. I'm measuring the waist 18 inches. That's the waistline. This is the bust line. Shoulder to hip measurement. I'm taking 25.5 inches. It's going to be a free gown. I'll measure the circumference. The circumference of the bust is 10.5 inches plus 3 inches allowance. The waist is 10 inches. That's 40 divided by 4. It's 10 inches plus 3 inches allowance. The midpoint of 9 is 4.5 inches. 4.5 inches. That's my armhole line. The hip is 11.5 inches plus 3 inches allowance. So I'm using my hip cup to connect it. I'll then go to the down side of the gown, the length of the gown. For the hip, I took 14.5 inches. So the down, I'm going to take 13.5 inches. So I'll connect it this way from the hip to the full length. The full length of this material is 62 inches plus 3 inches allowance. That's 65 inches. So I'm cutting it in now. So for the neck I'm going to take 4.5 inches. 4.5 inches by 6 inches. The neck width is 4.5 inches. The neck depth is 6 inches. For the back neck, I'm taking 2 inches. So I'm connecting the shoulder slope now. For the pocket, because it will have a pocket, from the waist I'll come down by 2 inches. Then I'll now mark 7 inches. That's where the pocket will stop. I notch it. For the slit will be 18 inches. So I want to notch it now. That's where the slit will stop, 18 inches. So the midpoint for the front side, the front armhole, I'm going to mark 1 inch here at the midpoint. I'll make a new armhole here. This will enable me to move my hand freely. So that's for the front. This one is for the back. This other one is for the front side of it. So I'm going to remove the back. So I'm going to trim out front armhole. I'm cutting the front neck. So this is the front side of it. This is the back side of it. So I want to cut the pocket now. The length of the pocket is 12 inches. I'll place my hand this way. Then I'll cut it. Then I'm going to measure 8 inches. As the wideness of the pocket or the width of it. The pocket must be into 4 pieces. Then from here I'll come down by 1 inch. Then I'll cut it to this place, to the edge. I want to cut the sleeve now. The sleeve, the width of the sleeve is going to be 10 inches. First of all, I folded it into 2, and I folded it into 4. The length is going to be 18 inches. This is 10 inches. I'll trim the excess. Now I'm going to measure the armhole from the main fabric. My measurement is 14 inches. I'll come here and measure 6 inches. I'm measuring 11.5 inches here. I'll rule my line. At the midpoint, I'll go up by 1/2 inch. Here, I'll come down by 1/2 inch. Then I'll connect it. So here, I'm going to take out only 1/2 inch. So this is sleeve. I'm going to notch the center of the sleeve. I want to cut the facing now. So this is facing. I'm finished cutting this facing now. That's the facing for the front. I want to cut this facing for the back. So this is back facing. First of all, iron your gum stay on the facing. Place it this way, right side facing right side. Sew it, then turn it this other way. I'm explaining how to sew it. Come to this place. This is the pocket measurement, 7 inches. Place it this way, right side facing right side. Place it this way, then sew it like this. Turn it this way, top stitch it. You top stitch the four sides of the pocket. Then when you are sewing, the final sewing, take your measurement. Then use 1 inch. Go like this. Go like this. Then sew it down to this place I made a notch. This is where the sewing will stop at 1 inch. So this other side will be my sleeve. This other side will be my opening, the slit for opening, which is 18 inches. I will sew from there and stop here at 1 inch. I'm going to use 1 inch. Then from here, I will not sew again because it's my opening. I'll then fold it, sew like this from here, sew it round. Turn this other way and sew it round. It's a very simple gown. So at the center, I will cut another material at the center of the front. This is the back. I will cut a material fold it into two. The width of the material will be 63 inches. The length of the material will be 63 inches, while the width of the material will be 4.5 inches. I will use half inch to sew. The width will remain 4 after sewing. So I'll look for a color that is here. It might be white, it might be black. I'll place it. I'll start from the neck. I'll start from the neck. Place the material 4 inches. I'll use my pin, hold it to the end, then I'll sew it. I'm going to use either black or use white or use red. So it's just a simple way of sewing. Don't please subscribe to my channel if you have not done so. You have come to the end of the tutorial. It's a simple straight gown. Sew your own. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you have not done so. Don't just watch and go. There are other things for you to watch, other videos for you to watch. So, bye.